What is going on, everyone? My name's Boit, and I'm back with some more Age of Mythology, the Titans action spawning in the right-hand side of the screen in the blue flannel, sporting the fantastically new headphones. If you can notice, they don't look broken. This guy is a cultured man, and his name is CHRONOJJ. How you doing, my friend?
Hey, I'm doing good. And I should say, if you guys pay attention to Boyd in the top left, he's got a suit jacket on. And so he is more stylish than I
Chrono was trying to show me up, so I had to, put some spice on.
am. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, well. Always a day late, a dollar short story of my life. And so far, that is the story of IKill's life in Champions League at season number 2.
Yes, we do have IKill. He's in the bottom of the map, going with the Zeus here. He is the blue color. His opponent in the red color, playing as Poseidon. His name's Matreiuss. That first game did not go IKill's way. And we're going into game number 2. We'll see if he can make something happen here. What do you think about this matchup, Chrono? Is there any chances here for either of these guys that we're otherwise unaware of?
Oh, yes, there are chances. IKill's chances, I think, are less than 50-50. Matreiuss, since season 1, I think he's leveled up substantially. He's a player to beat in this tournament. He's one of the top 3, top 4,
For
maybe, I
sure.
think.
Yeah, if I think he's got to be disappointed if he doesn't make it into the semifinals for sure of his of this competition. And the thing I think we should talk about is Matreiuss has already played this matchup on this map against arguably one of the best Zeus players of all time, TSM player. And this was a complete and utter dismantling of player Zeus. So we'll see if IKill's got any ideas here for Zeus, which maybe might help him take a game with Matreiuss. Personally, I do feel like the Centaur are the way to go. I feel like everyone's transition away from Centaur so far with Zeus has been lackluster. And Matreiuss has always been finding the advantage in the mid game with Nemean lines, with Atlanta. And then obviously Poseidon's late game a little bit stronger than Zeus's because of the militia and other reasons with Aphrodite that become apparent. So,
Yes.
do you think? What are your ideas here for Zeus? Any suggestions here for IKill?
I agree with you as a highly talented Zeus player myself.
Exactly.
I agree that I think the Centaur still works. I mean, it worked for years and years, as I personally have seen. And I mean, maybe Poseidon players are starting to figure it out. But I mean, I think that Centaur spam still works in this matchup. But you're right, the Zeus players have kind of gone away from it. Now, have they gone away from it because it's not working? Or maybe, probably, at least they say so. But I think it still works. But I'm looking at what IKill's doing right now, and I was kind of wrong last game. But this looks like Centaurs to me.
Yeah, he's going up Hermes. He's going up fast. He's got a lot of villagers on wood here. This has got to be the way you got to do it. If I have any sort of suggestion here for the Centaur players, you don't just have to target villages. Find where the stables are. Target that area. I believe it's 4 special shots kills a Hippocon, 3 kills a hoplite. So if you get out enough of those and you can just slow down the Poseidon player enough, you can get to the heroic age and hit up hollow timings with Hephaestus. And that's got to be one of the more difficult ways for Poseidon to deal with that. Because if you're hitting their base with their 3 town center boom, with like a 2 town center Hephaestus timing, they're probably losing that town center even with ceasefire. We'll see if Matreiuss or IKill's going to try and get this out. We see immediate second center, immediate Jason Odysseus as IKill hits Hermes. And we see Matreiuss in Classical Age through Hermes as well.
I don't know if IKill's going to check this town center because he just ran his scout past it. Nope. I don't know if it really is going to matter.
Yeah, I don't think he stops this town center. Maybe he can force out a ceasefire, but I don't I don't think he stops it. He'd have to bolt the Theseus, take out the Centaur with his Jason. Probably going to find some more value hitting food situations here. But we see, finally, Matreiuss saves all of that juicy hunt in his base. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 caribou. 6 caribou, safe hunt.
Yeah, that's important in this situation because you're gonna get pushed into your base. So to save all that is really good. Now, the one thing I didn't like is I took a couple shots on his Centaur from Matreiuss' Centaur, and that hurt him.
Yep, and he still has enough Sylvan Lore coming through. Wait, he's got 900 wood in the bank.
Well, he's pausing. He's like, wait a minute, why do I have all this wood? 900. He's really, I can't check it. At least I don't think I can. Maybe I can.
He has 950 wood.
Ooh. Well.
You better not type because I think they can see that. Could be wrong. Yeah, we get another Centaur coming out, Sylvan Lore. He's dropped down to 500 wood.
He must have forgotten just to click a couple buttons or something.
Yeah, that happens from time to time. He's also needing houses to come up fairly soon. He is still eating hunt, which is obviously good for him, but so is Matreiuss. Matreiuss is still eating hunt, so there's no real advantages in economy for... Oh, he's picked off one villager, which is nice, but there's no advantages in economy.
Oh, and he's on the gold. Yeah, I mean, if he can stop the gold, that's pretty big, but the front is almost walled off.
Yeah, if this front gets walled off, the Hippolyta is enough to hold on to this against the against the Centaur. You're going to need some hoplites or something to push through, and by that stage, you have to imagine that that Matreiuss is going to be able to defend or have enough gold to defend.
Yeah, this is a really late Sylvan Lore. Like, super late. Now it's coming in, but
yeah, he does have it going. But
yeah, he just got it.
But yeah, right now you're looking at what iKill's doing, and you have to ask the question: what is all this wood for? Is he going to save it for farms? Is he saving it for second town center, third town center immediately when he gets the gold? Why does he still have so many villagers on wood now? If you make a mistake with your economy by not training units, always try and fix it. That's the important part. And I think if he could just move some of those villagers onto gold or something, he could then throw down the 2 town centers and then at least try to go for a big boom here. But he is still going for these villager kills. He's doing a lot of damage. It's going well for him. He's about to lose this Centaur as well. Oh, Theseus just misses that villager with the arrow. Taking him down.
He did. Oh, building blackout, not quite in time.
I love that he jabbed that Centaur there.
Yeah, slow it down.
This is some nice damage done by iKill. But look at the villager count. Matreiuss is in front though. So even after all these villager kills, doesn't matter.
Well, he just needed to get Sylvan Lore faster, so he could have... The big fight was that fight over the wall on the right side between the town center and that forest there. That was the big fight, and if he would have had... I don't know what he did with his economy, but he kind of messed something up. Where if he would have had 3 upgraded Centaurs, which he could have had, I think that wall doesn't go up and it's completely different. But yeah, now it's going to be tough for him, I think.
Yeah,
tough for iKill.
Yeah, Matreiuss is fully walled off. He's got his Hippolyta sitting on the only real weak spot he's got. And the Centaur come in, and Hippolyta's immediately going to... What is that Centaur doing? Sometimes you see there's some weird stuff in this game.
Yeah, sometimes the special attack kind of results in some funky business. But it's the game we know and love.
But now the Hippocon are coming out, and you can see exactly, you can one-hit a Hippocon with 4 Centaur. It's Absolutely insane. And Ikill can just keep hitting this area where the stables are now. Every 15 seconds, come in, pick off one Hippocon, and start paying for these centaur. These centaur cost 200 wood and 12 favor. If you think the favor costs about 10 resources of favor, you're looking at about 320 resources. You need to kill 3 Hippocon each centaur you're killing. 3? Something like that. 3, 2.5. But yeah, but now the town center is going to get denied here. We may have to see a ceasefire from Ikill.
Yeah. I'd have to.
He's holding on
because there's no other units. Yeah.
He tried to snipe the Hippocon before. He lost his center. But he gets to cast it. It's not the biggest deal, but Artemis is now an option for Matreiuss. Because he can Earthquake it, and then he can take the town center for himself with Ceasefire. Otherwise, he would have had to have gone Hephaestus. But we'll see what Matreiuss is going to do with it. Farm's going up for him.
I'm a little concerned about Ikill. I don't know what his scouting is like, but his left-hand town center, he's gathering from berries, but he's got aurochs and elk right next to it. So why the berries?
Yeah, and you can berries gather at the 0.73. So
they're so slow.
So that's like a full 0.10 less, or 0.12 less than hunt. Plus you got hunting dogs, which is even bigger. So there's no reason to be gathering berries if you've got aurochs and elk, and that's the big advantage that Zeus has over Poseidon. And we haven't seen the raids coming in as
just
Matreiuss
barely
is
blocked
getting
off.
blocked, but he's still got another way in. There's still another way in.
There is.
He's going to decide to just beat through the wall anyways.
Yeah, see, this is what my concern is now, though. Is like now that the Hippocon can run around, those aurochs over there are a little bit precarious. Where if he would have just got on them first, the berries are fine. But I don't know.
Yeah, but now also the medium Hippocon are upgraded. Now you need 5 centaur to one hit Hippocon, so it stops being as efficient here to defend. But we're seeing that Politics just does so much to stop these centaur from doing anything, and Ikill's going to be in a tough situation here. We'll see if he can defend. He's got no military units out, and he's just trying to boom off of this. These centaur are going to do so much damage to him.
Oh, losing a centaur for free too up in the top.
Yep.
Needs to target the Hippolyta at the town center.
Or just get the villagers to try and take him down. There's 2 heroes in the town center. Another centaur going down. Ikill cannot control this very well at all.
Uh-oh. Not much of an army anymore for Ikill. No. And we've got all these powerful Hippocon just roaming around at will over there.
He does have some resources in the bank. He can survive for a little bit here. Maybe he'll be okay. I think it's funny though. If he didn't go for this town center at this time before this attack came, Ikill could have been heroic age, or even like on his way to mythic age. But because he went for the town center, he doesn't have the ceasefire to do that anymore. Watchtowers are up. Maybe he can get crenellations out. The centaur just
take a little bit of time. Ikill hasn't lost a ton of villagers yet. Maybe 5, 6.
No, he hasn't, but
now he's losing some.
But the villager count is 68 to 71. It's actually quite close here. But a lot of Ikill's villages are idle at this point.
Right. Like the ones on the left. After aurochs now have been sitting there with their hands folded for probably 30 seconds at least.
Yeah. This is what happens when you get raided. You have to react to everything. It's too much stuff to deal with.
Yeah, Matreiuss, he could just be on auto queue in his base, and I mean his villagers don't have to do anything. Just keep working. Man, these Hippocon just keep coming in all over.
Yeah, he's just going crazy raids here. Matreiuss knows he's got the advantage here. He's got 3 town centers up now. He's spamming the farms out. Going to go up to 80 villages, and he's just going to race to the mythic age. And I don't think Ikill's going to be close. So much wood in the bank and no way to spend it really. Maybe you should just take a bunch of these villages off of wood and just build farms.
Probably. Yeah, he has a ton of villagers on farm, just all over the place. I think, though, at this point, Matreiuss is maybe being just a little bit reckless with his army. Now, a lot of Hippocon went down in the base.
Yeah, he's giving iKill a chance here. It's 114 pop for iKill to 130 pop for Matreiuss. Dionysus on the way for Matreiuss. I saw him pick Aphrodite and decided to cancel it and go for Dionysus. I'm not sure what that's about. If he wants the Thracian horses on these cavalry or something, but I think Aphrodite's the safer choice in this situation. Deciding not to do it, though.
Yeah, I mean, he did end up picking off on his way out there. He did end up getting more build kills where it ended up being worth it, but he did lost a lot of units.
There's no way that this has been worth it for Matreiuss at the very end there. It's 80 villages to 75. It's still like incredibly close on the villager count. iKill just like needs to build some houses. That's the only problem right now for iKill. Some houses and like instead of having 2,000 wood, if he had like 800 food, 500 gold, is same situation as Matreiuss in terms of tech here. But he just hasn't managed his economy.
Yeah, because, I mean, probably Matreiuss will be aging up mythic about the same time that iKill's getting heroic.
Yep. Big raid here from iKill, getting a bunch of kills. There's 3 or 4 villages there. But like they get rebuilt so quickly. These town centers, 15 seconds, they're back. And meanwhile, we're seeing this town center getting targeted down. Mason's getting researched.
Oh, this army, and iKill's army is, I think he thought he sent them home. Now they're moving. They were standing there for a while up at the top right.
Yeah. And behind this, Thracian horses is coming and heavy cavalry. Irrigation is coming through fortified town centers. And bronze is available to be used. The damage from Matreiuss is getting done to iKill.
Town center. It's going to go down.
Masons did end up coming through, but it's not going to be enough to keep this one alive.
No, not quite.
And surely you just cast bronze here as well, and there's nothing that iKill can do to win this fight. You're at such an advantage with these 217 HP Hippocon to 165.
Yeah, it's not even close. I mean, they look like the same unit, but they're not right now.
No. There's the bronze. This Hydra just with 2 heads here doing 40 damage and attack.
iKill has a mere 3,000 wood now.
Just keeps going up.
It is. Oh man, look at this Hydra just mowing down Hippocon over here.
Yeah, he can go up to 3 heads soon. There it is.
Oh, then he dies. But...
Feels bad.
Yeah, I mean, iKill is kind of hard stuck in the classical age right now.
Well, he loses all these farms, 10 farms in the town center, and now we've got Artemis on the way. Artemis is here for Matreiuss. That's going to be an earthquake. It's going to be the hometown center going down. Or the side town center has more farms getting taken out. Even less chance. You see the gold getting picked off here as well. iKill down to 70 villages.
Yeah, it's just the little things that just become bigger and bigger things. Just didn't quite get enough pressure early, and then that allowed the Poseidon player here to stabilize and then just be ahead all game. And that's it.
GG. Well played by Matreiuss. I mean, you can say that this came down to not getting damaged out with the Centaur. Maybe. I think more important is economic decision making and strategic decision making. Not getting this town center, this third town center for iKill. It's a death trap. Even if you get it up here for free, now you're stuck in the classical age. You're not going to be able to get out. And Matreiuss is going to be able to get to the heroic age, to the mythic age. You're not going to have any chance of hitting a timing with Underworld. stay 2 town centers, hold on to your ceasefire until this push comes, the big push that Matreiuss does. Then you ceasefire it, and then you're getting all the units out, and you can defend. And then you can hit a timing, and maybe that works. I haven't seen anyone try it yet. Everyone just seems content with trying to do the same tried old strategies, which just seem to be not working against Matreiuss. What do you think, JJ?
No, I agree. I mean, I think. So here's the problem that you run into after a game like this. It's like everybody's going to look at this game and be like, see, centaurs don't work against Poseidon anymore. And I don't think that this game shows that because of the fact that iKill was floating wood. I mean, at 538, he had 760 wood in the bank. He did not use any of it. In fact, it went up to 650. He has 954 wood in his bank, where that could have been centaurs.
Mm-hmm.
And that could have been what he needed to take control of that top right portion of the map, which then would allow him free reign into Matreiuss's base. So it always is. I mean, it's kind of funny whenever you read forum posts or watch Twitch chat and you see people saying, "Oh, this doesn't work anymore." And then you look and notice, well, they just played a game and they lost. So now, now they're saying X doesn't work because they just lost to it. And I think it's a lot more complex than that. Like, I feel like here, I mean, even though it didn't work, I think it can still work. It's just this just wasn't quite done properly. The centaur strangle here, and I don't mean it. I'm not talking bad about iKill. I mean, shoot, I can't play this game, so you don't want to see me try to do a centaur strangle. But I just think it shows that even the top players, I mean, there's still things that could have been done differently that would maybe have allowed something to work better.
Yeah, I want to talk a little bit about like the resource graph for this as well. And you can see this resource graph goes heavily in favor of Matreiuss later in the game. But when you're at the middle of the game, in 10-minute, 11-minute mark, the civilian unit count is heavily in favor of Matreiuss for the majority of this. But even up until 13 minutes, it's just in front on civilian units. If we check up to 13 minutes, the difference in resources, or maybe not 13 minutes, but more like 12 minutes, the difference in resources is so minute that maybe you could even account for that in simply just the fact that we're gathering favor. Favor counts for about, 1,000 resources that you would have had otherwise if those 3 villages weren't on favor.
Yeah, potentially.
So you're looking at a chance for this centaur strat to be completely viable, to be doing age jumps as well. I do think that's the best chance for Zeus, and I want to see it one day. Maybe I'm going to have to get my come out of retirement and show you all how it's done. If you guys enjoyed this game, please consider hitting the follow button on the Twitch. If you like CHRONOJJ's face, he's over there. If you like his voice, if you like his headphones and his flannel shirt, go over to his Twitch channel. It's CHRONOJJ, or twitch.tv/CHRONOJJ. His YouTube channel is also CHRONOJJ. Hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next game.